When trading Forex, we have balance, we have equity, we have margin, we have free margin, we have margin level. Margin level is 100% always. So we're working with 100%. And here, I'll explain the numbers. All right. Now, for you to make money for real. I'm not talking about anything like to confuse or anything that you can think of. I'm not trying to influence you or anything like that. I just want to explain to you so that you can understand, get the picture on what's going on over here. Now, before we move along, I want to share something with you which is simpler. This part over here, or this portion, is the one that determines it's a real account or not. In most cases, some brokers, they don't offer that, but with the broker that I'm using, it's actually offering that. So there's a link in the description below if you're watching this video, or in the comment section below for you to register an account with this broker that I'm using for trading Volatility 75 most of the time and make money. And some, they're confused. What's Volatility 75? What am I buying? What am I selling? What is this? Where to buy? Where to sell? Where to actually sell? All these questions. All right, first let's start. If you're watching this video on TikTok, please, the link is in the bio. If you do not see the link for you to register the account, please send me a message, comment. I'll actually assist you. All right, now the balance here, let's start with on top here. This balance over here, you can see I'm at 100 USD. This USD means that my account base is in USD. So my account doesn't matter what the currency I'm going to be using to deposit money. For you to learn how to deposit money, there are actually other lessons in this channel if you are actually looking for that. Now the balance here is the money that I actually deposited, the money that is there, or it can be money that maybe I lost and I actually the money that is left. So this is the balance, and this plus icon here is for me to add another position if I want to add. Now this 12 is a balance, is the money that I actually have in the account. Now the equity here, you see the 120 here, which is equity. The equity is this money plus the balance, and then I get equity. Right? We understand. So perfect and easy. Right? Okay. Now looking at what we're going back to margin. Margin is the money that is required for me to open 0.01. 0.01 is a lot size. Right? It's a lot size. Lot size is what? It's a volume. A volume is what? If you want to listen to a radio, if you want to listen to music, you know that a volume starts from 0 to 100, most of the devices that we're going to be using. So it is only you going to determine how much of sound do you want to hear. Right. Now, since you have the lot size just like this, is actually the number of the volume. Now, the volume here, we opened at this price, meaning that this is like you're actually you're listening to an FM. You are trying to find the frequency. Okay, maybe that might be a different scenario that I'm trying to make here. Let's say right now you're in a shop. In a shop, they have a price, or you want to buy something from a wholesale or something. You want to buy apples, or a crate of apples or tomatoes, right? If you want to buy that, then the dealer will actually give you a price of that product for that current price, and the price will keep changing because of the market movement between demand and supply. Right now, if you're going to be actually buying at this price, this price will actually affect the margin that is needed. The price will affect the margin that is what? Needed. Right. Now we understand that. And also, since here I made a buy, now I'm in a profit, right? I'm in a profit right now. And if I'm in a profit, you can see that we have this arrow over here. This arrow determines that from this price, which is A, to price B, we have actually a difference. So, meaning that the asset, Volatility 75, it actually moved up. The graph went up. And if the graph went up like this simply means that I'm able to make profit, because if you minus these two, you will get a certain number here, which is 10K. And this 10K is in is in points. Right. Now, if I have this 10K, right, if I have this 10K based on the lot size, I can be able to calculate this thing, which is simpler, with simplicity, or I can use the app. And that's another lesson for another day. Now, let's look at the margin level. Free margin. Free margin is the money that is free. You can actually use it to add more trades if you want to add. However, you must be aware of initially you open 0.01 with an account balance of 12. Though you have another chance to open another 0.01. However, the issue now is that the 0.01 of 12, should the trade go to 1,000 points, you're going to lose the $12. But if right now you added 2, you're no longer going to be losing at 12, you're going to be losing each at 500 points. And 500 points, the market actually has a way of reaching that. So if the market, if let's say right now in the graph, you actually place a buy or sell. Now I want to show you with you, I want to share this with you so that you can understand. I'm just going to take any graph here. I'm just going to use any graph. If right now at this point you place the buy and here is the 500 points, it has a tendency of actually coming back to that point. So meaning that you cannot put a stop loss, or this is actually acting as a stop loss, that you have a 12 account. I'm making an example for you to understand. Now, if you add another one, it's no longer going to be 500. If you add maybe another one, now the trades are 3 times. It's going to be what? You see, you calculate. So it makes sense now. Now, on the free margin is the money that is free, all right? Meaning that if you minus this 4 from the 12, actually, yeah, 4 this from the 12, you get what? You get free margin, the free money that is free. Now, on the margin level is actually works with a stop out level, stop out level. Okay, let me explain stop out level so that you can understand what's going on over here with stop out level. Stop out level is actually a broker will set a stop out level. Let's say they set a stop out level of 50%, meaning that right now, if though you want to risk just like this, maybe let's say you have this one trade just like what I did here. Now, if this account lose $6, they're going to close the trade, they're going to close this position automatically. So you're not going to do anything with that. You're not going to argue with the broker. They're going to close it automatically. So because they have a stop out level of 50%, unless the stop out level is what? If actually at maybe let's say 70%, or maybe let's say 80%, right? Or 100%, depending on the broker that you're going to be using. Now, if you're losing like this, if you lost, let's say if I lost here 6, if I lost 6 here, the trade is going to be closed. But however, it's not going to be closed, which is reason why I'm actually at 100% stop out level, right? I believe it makes much sense to you. All right. So the stop out level, the margin level here is actually this price of equity and margin. Equity divided by margin times 100%. And then you get what? You get margin level. All right. Margin level is just a monitoring tool or a system to monitor your account if it's actually safe or in a dangerous mode. Such in this case, if you actually open maybe let's say 2 positions, let's say it didn't move, it actually we're not in this profit as of the moment. If I'm going to be open 2 trades here, I'm going to be going what 100%, which is going to be 100%, meaning that I went full margin. It's going to be 100%. So if I take this whole account to be here, it's going to be what? A full margin. And full margin is actually an unnecessary, uncalled for, and also most of the time it doesn't end up well. So I believe it makes sense to you on what's going on over here, and I've explained everything that you actually mostly need to hear here, right? So I believe it makes sense. Now, on the margin here, the margin is the money that is required. Remember, when you're trading this asset, we have what? We have leverage. Leverage start from 1:100, sometimes it's 1:1. So a leverage is going there to divide how much money you need. It's going to divide how much money you need. And if right now, such as me, I have 1 to 1,000 leverage. So meaning that I need what? I need less money. I need what? Less money. And if I need less money, that simply means I can open as more position as possible. However, the issue here with the leverage is that if right now I need less money, I must be also wary of the stop loss or the points that I'm risking. Even though you might not actually want to put a stop loss, but you must be wary of the points that you are actually the account can handle, or the account can cover for a certain time. In this case, my account can actually cover the 1,000. So meaning that if I'm losing 1,000 or 12,000 points, it's going to what? I'm going to lose the account. Maybe I'm going to be left with the 0.7 cent. That's how it is. I believe it makes sense on what's going on over here. So the leverage is going to divide how much money you need, and I believe you understand. Be blessed, subscribe, like, comment, share the video.